Hello guys, this is Ryo69501 and welcome to my channel. Yep, well the comic I'm gonna display, which you're gonna be surprised. Oh, believe me. So I bought it back in the 90s as a back issue. Not that I bought it when the comic book was published, because it was not. And I'm talking about Action Comics number 571, issue 571, and it was published back in 1985. Check that out. It's a pretty beat up comic book. Check that out. But it has a good cover. I like the cover. And look, the back page. Awesome, huh? We also have a coupon there for discount of 17 cents with some comic book. So check that out. Nice cover. I'll put it here. Stay. Well, on this video, I will give you my thoughts about a new comic book that came out last week from DC. It's a new miniseries, and I'm talking about DC Universe versus Masters of the Universe. Check that out. Nice cover. And the writer is Keith Giffen. I like his style of writing. He has a unique way, kind of unique way. And to be honest with you, I haven't read anything about Masters of the Universe. Never did. Actually, the comic book based on a TV show of He-Man never got my attention. Not even, I don't know if it was published back in the 90s. I don't know. But never got my attention. At least nowadays that it's been published, it never got my attention. I don't know, just I like more He-Man when I used to watch it on the TV show, not on a comic book. I don't know, it just never got my attention. But I bought this one for a couple of reasons. One, well, the writer is Keith Giffen. And the one, well, we got the Justice League in here. So that's the main reason I bought it, because it's Justice League and Keith Giffen. So we get to see, at least I get to see, or we get to see Keith Giffen writing the Justice League. How he's going to give the voices on the Justice League, which for me, that's very interesting. So, DC Universe versus Masters of the Universe, Clash of Champions. Well, the whole story is divided in two. First half is on our Earth, and the one is on Eternia Earth, or He-Man Universe. So basically is that some queen from Eternia came to our world to let us know that, or to warn us that Skeletor is unleashed on our world. Yep, he's here. And not only he's here, I'm kind of curious how. It had to be fun now that that came into my mind. It had to be fun to read a story between Batman and Skeletor. It had to be fun. How Batman's gonna figure out how to beat up Skeletor. It had to be fun. And also, so basically, like I was saying, so the lady's here, and she finally meet up. Who else? John Constantine. Yep, John Constantine is on that book. The thing is that queen and Constantine, they know each other. Not personally, but they know each other by myth, which I found that interesting. That you know the story of some myth, and you actually meet the character of that myth. Whether it's good or bad. But that idea about seeing the character of a myth story, so I find that pretty interesting. And I have to say that was I really like that little twist on the story. Story-wise, it's very straightforward, easy to read, easy to understand, even though if you're not reading He-Man like I am. Actually, I didn't feel, or I didn't actually, blah, I didn't feel the necessity to read He-Man books to understand that book at all. If you're not reading Justice League, you don't need to be reading Justice League to understand that story. So it's pretty friendly, yeah, friendly story. It's like, even though that you don't have no knowledge from the both series, you can still read it and enjoy it without having all the knowledge that you're supposed to have. So that's what I like about that story. And I say because I don't read anything about He-Man at all. It's not my cup of coffee. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of you likes it. But personally, it's not my cup of coffee. So, story-wise, well, it's divided in two. We got Skeletor here. Oh, and also Skeletor is hiding on the House of Mystery. Oh yeah. How he got there, or why the House of Mystery is not the House of Mystery anymore, I guess, or it's not a mystery anymore. Because the House of Mystery, at least it was portrayed on the book that like it's been left for many years. I mean, you have like it's like nobody been in that house for many years. So Skeletor is hiding there because he wants to take over the world, just like any other bad guy. God, you know, all the bad guys on the comic books. Well, they don't want to rob a bank or I don't know, or steal cars. No. They all want to go on a big way. They all want to take over the world. So, I guess that's what makes comic books so fun. So, let's see what else. The art is good. I really like the art. The story is very easy, very straightforward. Like I said before, you don't need to have knowledge for any of the two main characters, He-Man or Justice League at all. You can read it there, and you will understand what the story is about. And halfway of the story, almost on the end, we get to see that He-Man and his friends, they all being transported to our Earth, which that was fun. So issue number 2 had to be interesting. Also, Skeletor is trying to find out what kind of superhero, who can defeat Skeletor. So his helper, which happened to be on this universe, she was talking to him about the Justice League. And he says, and Skeletor says, who's the Justice League? Well, it's only some team of superheroes, they kick ass. So Skeletor is kind of worried about, he wants to know everything about so-called Justice League. Because like I said, he wants to take over the world. So, let's see what else. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it, just in case that some of you haven't read it and you might get your attention. So I don't want to spoil it too much. Let's see what else. I like the cliffhanger. Oh, very much. I really like it. So for me, it's a 4.5 out of 5. And I have to say that I like the story, I like the art, I like the... It's not too many jumping around. You have some jumping around because, well, you are on this Earth and then you go to Eternia, and then from Eternia you go back to our world, back and forth. But that's just like, I would say half of the book. And let's see what else. That's it. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it. So if you are kind of curious about DC Universe versus Master of the Universe, well, get it because it's a fun story. Simple, not too many complications. Just a simple story. And issue number 2, I believe, is going to be fun. A lot more fun than the first one, even though the first one was fun to read, but I believe that number 2 is going to be a lot better. So I believe it's a 4 or 6 issue miniseries. I'm not sure. So let's see what else. That's it. You know, it's a plain simple story. It does what it's supposed to do, to entertain me. That's it. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you liked the video. See you later. Bye.